And another thing too is I do what's called a lift and shift versus a pivot. In a karate school, I taught for many years the pivot on the ball of the feet. The problem with that is you tend to torque here on the foot. You have 27 bones in your feet that are being used when you do this. That's a lot of torque. Our feet are not designed to have that kind of stability. Would you agree with that, Dr. Singleton?
That's correct. It's transferred all the way up.
It is transferred all the way up. Dr. Singleton, with me, is helping me on his kicking series with Leonard Elgin. He is a podiatrist, a leading podiatrist in the United States. And he and I both believe, as do other doctors that train with me, that pivoting on the ball of the foot is very, very harmful, very, very bad for martial artists. I'm trying to get people to change. Instead of what I'm going to do, just go and get your right side right again, is if you watch my foot, I'm going to lift and shift. So I preset my foot and then kick here. But you'll also notice that I'm on my heel. I'm only using 2 bones in my foot. If really only one has contact with the floor instead of 27. So isn't this more effective? It has a straight line also from the stronger bones in your leg, the tibia and fibula, is that right?
Correct.
So from here, I kick, I'm not pivoting on the ball of my foot, and I'm not even pivoting here. I'm lifting and shifting, and if I have any pivot at all, it's this way. Now what I do use my toes for is grabbing and walking. I walk and I grab the ground with my feet. Most people today, since we have hard-soled shoes, I'm convinced, is we develop a simulated peripheral neuropathy. Our feet, we can't feel the ground below us other than the pressure of the ground. Would you agree with that, Dr. Singleton?
I think functionally, yes.
So the Indians and the Hebrews and so forth many years ago had softer leather, which allowed you to feel the contour of the ground and strengthen your toes and feet, right? So we wanted to be able to feel the ground, still be protected. That's why we wear the soft leather, but we can still feel it here. Now, that was on the round kick. A front kick is the same thing. From here, I roll, thrust in, it's like this. But see, I use my heel. Most karate people try to keep their foot flat. And me, I roll and let my feet work more in a natural way, this way. On a rear leg kick, a rear leg side kick, a rear leg ground kick, it's the same thing. If I'm here, and the most dangerous is not on the ball of the foot, but keep my foot flat. If I came around here, Dr. Singleton, how would you explain what happens here?
You're going to torque around your entire ankle, knee, and hip, and the weak point of the ligaments, and as you torque the ligaments, they're going to put a lot of stress on them, and they're going to give out.
That's why you have knee surgery and ACL surgery and PCL surgery. So what I want to do is lift and shift. From here, lift and shift, boom, and then kick. So does it take a little longer? Fractions of a second. Is it worth it? Yes. Because this way you can have longevity in your training.